Welcome, and today's topic is service, which is we have earlier discussed, and you should familiar about the documentation because it's play a key role in examinations. So Control F by AML. I always used to teach people that don't scroll in the documentation, because if you have a habit of scrolling, then it is very difficult time in examination, because you have that is very slow. So instead of scrolling, you should type a search so that you can this YAML file save a lot, because if you want to create any things, then you can just 2 or 3 click your file, your whatever you want will be ready. So here there is services. It's a common, because here it's by default service is a cluster IP we have seen. So here not anything is not described explicitly, so it's creating a cluster IP services. So I already created demo 2 times, because of mic issues I would not able to upload it. So I'm creating again, hope it would be okay. So what is a cluster IP? We have already seen. Cluster IP services provide an internal virtual IP, or a DNS, that is accessible only inside the cluster. It load balances requests across the backend pods and using kube proxy, IP tables or IPVS rules. So IP tables rule is applicable up to, or means around thousands if is okay. Then if more than that, then we can use that IPVS rules. It's not a particular criteria, but we can use it like this. So what could be the use case? So here use case is there that the front end pod talk to the backend pods via the services, and services do the means here 2 replicas is there, means 2 pods is created. So services what do send some traffic to the pod 1 and send some traffic to the pod 2. This type of it do the internal load balancing. So now we'll come to the clear coda. So what we are going to do, so we are creating 2 pods, 2 backend pods. Okay, this will change, 2 backend pod, 1 front-end pod, and 1 services. And then we come to the, we'll start the demo, and we'll change here all the things. Okay, so here the backend deployment, first we'll create a backend deployment. So LVI, don't worry for this file, we'll provide you. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. So here container ports is 5678. Here what it is doing here is hello from host name. So whatever the host name is there, will say that hello. So here label is app, but there is a backend, and here is a backend. So here one thing I forgot to mention you, this name is, this is the backend services, and this is the default namespace and SVC cluster. Okay, here app equal to backend is, here the labels is match, and this is the backend services name. And so now we'll do the rest of the things. So I'll wq, so k get apply, k apply hyphen f backend. So k hyphen and default. If I write in this way, the tab is very useful, and we won't forget any namespace issue. So get pods hyphen o wide, and I want to show labels also. So what I will do, show labels. So now I'll have a lot of information. This is the pod. So first pod, I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. Second pod name, I'll copy here, copy and paste it here. Great. This IP address is same. So list. Now we'll create a services file or services. So I'll just go here and I'll copy the services information. First I will create a file vi. You can choose any name, but just for the information I'm doing these things. So here target port is 5678, which is the port of the container. Okay, so this is the type is cluster IP. If you don't write it, then also it's okay, but in case of node port, you have to explicitly define this as a node port. So we'll see that also. So escape wq and k apply hyphen f and cluster. So k get svc. So you'll see this is the backend services IPs get created. So if I will describe describe SVC backend, so you will see here the endpoint, and endpoint IP, if you see that this is the 4 and 5, and you will see here also 4 and 5. These two ports is connected with the services. Now I'll create you can this endpoint you can get also with the kgate endpoints backend services. So you will see the endpoints. So endpoint is deprecated in 3.3, so use discovery, so you can use it. Now I'll make this front end pods also. So front end pod, I'll vi, so front end YAML file, I will control C and paste. I'm showing this thing because whenever I started, I feel a lot of issues with little points. So I'm taking every my doubt and means placing my doubt here, so you won't get at least this doubt. So I'll k apply -f front end. So this front end is also created. So I'll check that pods. So sometime you have to up and down arrow. So instead of what you can do, you can write history, and here you will find whatever the command you have fired. So I want this command 6. So I can just exclamation mark and 6. So this will done. So you can help means if you are if you are good at Linux, then it's very easy in CKA also. But anyway, we'll see this type of tricks also in this because now we have covered little, means 25% of the course will cover here after the finish of this things. Now what I will do here, we have these 3 pods we'll see. So I'll just control L and I'll tmux here because I want to show you parallelly. So kgate pods -o white and -- show labels. So here you will find that this is pod 1, this is pod 2, and this is the backend front end pod. Okay, so front end pod is okay. So what I will do, so this extra pod is means giving, so I'll just control L, or what I will do, instead of this, I'll just write -l app equal to backend. So only 2 pods it will show. So I need backend pod. So control B left arrow, control B right, and what I will do, I will just -w. So if it is deleted, it will show things here. So control B right arrow, and now front KEXEC -IT front end sh. So now inside the I'm inside the pod. Here I will curl services. So I'll curl backend services. So curl backend svc, what is the name of services, and I'll put :80, that is the port number. So this is the hello form. So I'll just if you see here, this is doing a load balancing. Some traffic is going to the F22 and some traffic is going to HR and some traffic is going to H22. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just want a continuous thing. So what I will do, I will just while true do call -s backend -svc :80, and we'll give a sleep. So sleep time I will take it a little only, that is 1, and now done. So you will see after 1 second, every second, this is doing a load balancing. Now I'll just come here and kgate pods describe svc and backend svc. So here you will find the endpoints. So endpoints we have already here updated, svc is also updated. So I'll delete that front end pod, sorry, backend pod. Which pod I will delete? Pods. And I'll delete let's say I'll delete that F22 pod. So here I'll delete that pod. So in tab 1 you will see this error, but F22 gone and that new pod is created Z. So here you will find Z is established, this is going up and up and up. So this load balancing is we have shown load balancing. So this is the things we can do in SVC. Front end is connecting to the here, and from here front end is getting to the services, and services is doing the load balancing. Okay, so next time we'll see notepad. So I hope this video is fine, because my mic is not behaving properly. So thank you so much for your love and support once again. I mean, we can see these things by log also. So k logs front ends, and you'll see that this is things are load balancing. So thank you so much for your expensive time, and I appreciate, and thank you so much for your love and support. We'll paste a link below so that you can find these YAML files.